Dahl is known to generations of children as the man that brought them magical stories like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Danny the Champion of the World, and James and the Giant Peach. Many people remember his stories from their childhood.
I've got a few favourites. There's Matilda, the Witches, James and the Giant Peach. They're so fantastic and different. It's like going into another world.
I used to read a lot of Roald Dahl when I was little, and I had a lot of Roald Dahl read to me by my parents. He's very funny, he's a very witty author. He makes good stories for children and for adults.
The BFG, the Big Friendly Giant, is about the big monster, and he goes around catching dreams. I can't even remember.
I think my dog ate that book.
I've taught Roald Dahl to children. I read 4 or 5 of his books, and the ones that I taught were Danny, Champion of the World, which I think is probably my favourite of all his books. But they're great children's books. Children love them, and it's great to be able to teach them to children who want to learn, who want to know. And he's a great man. I love his books. I think they're great.
He invented his own words, and he wrote about fantastic places and people. By the end of the 20th century, people had bought over 35 million copies of his books. At the Roald Dahl Museum and Story Centre, you can learn more about him and his world. Gemma Holland works at the centre. She explains why Dahl's stories are still popular today.
I think that the children still find the same things funny as they found funny 50 years ago. And I think that Roald Dahl had a really amazing way of being able to reach the children, but also be able to reach the adults that were reading with the children. So the humour isn't just for the child, but it's also for the parents or the adult reading with that child. And I think that is a massive appeal as well for everybody.
Roald Dahl's parents were Norwegian, but they had left Norway to live in Wales before Roald was born on the 13th of September 1916. Dahl wrote about his childhood in his autobiography, Boy. He told many stories about being naughty at school.